everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsy Fighter, and I'm back today with another 12x12 scrapbook process video for you today. I think I butchered the word scrapbook, but you get what I'm doing. So I'm using this cut file that says "You're amazing, remember that," and I cut it from some blue and blue foiled patterned paper that is just random from my stash. And I'm using premium cardstock. I don't remember where I got it, but I really like it. It's just called premium cardstock, and I'm using 4 tones of blue that coordinate with that cut file. And these are my Gansai Tambi watercolors, and I just oh now it's gonna be a boo-boo. So I dropped my watercolor paper or my background on my picture. Fun, isn't it? So yeah, there's that. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm using my spray bottle, and I didn't wait long enough because I wasn't dry, so I mopped up too much, but it gives a super fun texture, and my paper towel is kind of like florally-ish, so I have that pattern now in my background as well. So I'm scrapping this picture of me, and so I was happy because it fit, and now there's the next boo-boo because it was still wet, so it stuck to the tissue paper. Oh god, I'm telling you, this was not my day. So I matted it on white tissue paper. Ooh, there's a storm going on outside. And cutting off the excess, and that takes forever apparently. I'm using some foam. I'm using foam and white tissue paper probably in all of my layouts. I'm just using some double-sided tape to stick it on. So this layout, I had this idea of using, well, I wanted to use the cut file. The cut file, by the way, is from Chili Bean Soup. And I wanted a subtle background, so I did the watercolor thing. And then I put it on, and I wasn't happy. It was boring. So I checked, and I had one sheet of 12x12 silver glitter paper. So I used that to mat my picture. So I trimmed off half an inch on every side, and I wish I would have done less because it's a lot. So obviously I'm gonna get this gorgeous paper because I'm not gonna waste all of that glitter. And as you can see, it's very flimsy because it's just paper. It's not cardstock, it's glitter paper. And I got that, I used to be on the Paper Basics design team, and this was in one of my design team packages, but I never got to using it. And so I got out a piece of vanilla cardstock from American Crafts. If you know, if you've been here for, quite some time, I don't like this cardstock anymore. So using it here to just give it more, to make it more sturdy, I didn't mind to waste a piece of cardstock. So I used double-sided tape to, excuse me, to adhere that. Oh Jesus, there's a real storm going on. I think there's a thunderstorm coming. Usually that's a sign. Anyhow, so I used double-sided tape to adhere that. I don't know how that happened, but I've kind of messed it up, but that doesn't matter. So there was this strip, and I just trimmed it off, and it's 12x12-ish. So my paper, my what's that now, 11x11 paper, is really buckled and warped by now. So and I also decided that I want to have dimension because I do love dimension. So I'm using foam tape, a lot of foam tape. So this is my second roll now, and putting it all over the background. Now, if that would be normal, like patterned paper or just normal cardstock there, I didn't make you watch all of it because that did take forever. I wouldn't, so if it would be normal or patterned paper or something, I wouldn't do that. But because it is so, it is warped, it gives it a stability, and now it is, this layout is hard and heavy. I'm telling you, this doesn't go anywhere. So I did use my T-square ruler for, I don't know what I tried to do, and yeah, so I did put my background the other way. I do use liquid glue. I always say glue when I do use mixed media on my background, because mixed media is very hard to, it doesn't like to stick anything. Well, nothing does like to stick to mixed media, that's what I'm trying to say. So, and again, for the cut file, I just use tacky glue to adhere it flat on my layout. And it is overhanging a bit because I trimmed some of it off, and I cut it purposely so it would fit all over the background. But that's okay, I kind of like the look of it. So I did do this in 2 parts, the adhering down of the amazing. And it does look, from that point of view, it looks like the A is a lot more off the edge than the G. But I don't think it is. I think it just looks like that. So I did use my T-square ruler for the adhering of the Remember That, because I did want to have this somewhat straight. And by the way, I recently got a T-square ruler, which I am so excited about, because they don't sell these here in Austria. So I had to order this online from Asia, actually, because if I checked on Amazon for a T-square ruler, and it was $17.90 plus shipping from America plus customs, because then or was it $22.99? Maybe I saw both, I don't know, but a ridiculous price. And I'm sorry, but a ruler is not worth 30 bucks to me, or even more. So I decided not to get it, and now I have one, so yay. And after that, Remember That, there actually was like a dot, but I didn't use that because I didn't want to use it. So, and now I was like, yeah, okay, so what now? Because it kind of felt, yeah. So this is Illustrated Faith. You loved? Or loved? Does it just say loved? I don't know. But I just go through, as you can see, the pile of ephemera packs that are next to my desk, because I still haven't put up my packboard. So they're piling up next to my desk. And I just go through them. I do not end up using that round rose, or floral. I do like that pop of black that the XOXOXO gives, and I do hang that off the side of the layer, like of the watercolor piece, and also those roses, and these even hang off the whole layout. So there you can see I trimmed it off. I did go through a few sticker packs, and this is still easy, stay colorful, but none of them really none of them spoke to me, and I didn't want to use any of that. Also, that's I do use this is Make Homes Flourish, the waterfall sticker book. I don't know what that was, and it says, like, the tiny word sticker says, celebrate this. I do use that heart from Love and Adore by Simple Stories, because I wanted to bring in more pink, and I do fuss around where to put that heart forever, but that's where it's gonna stay. And I was like, something is missing, so I do go to my mists, and I do get out Heidi Swap Color Shine in pink. That's actually my niece's, but she won't mind. So I did get a few big splotches on there. So what do? You make more. I do damp up some of them. Shouldn't have done that, because now they're not round anymore and pretty. Now they're just like big. So I do decide to, just go with the flow. And that is my layout all done. I really love this layout, especially the watercolor with the silver and silver background, and I really hope you enjoyed this video too. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!